Okay. I think I just found out that you couldn't hear what I was jamming to, but I was jamming to my intro music. So I just saw the note from Burton. So I'm going to check in real quick. Yeah, I know. I know. Hey, what's up, Dan? Dan the man and Burton Kelso in the house from LinkedIn. Look, I was not even planning on being live tonight, but I figured I just want to hang out with you all tonight. There's just been some stuff happening, and I felt like what better way to spend a Monday night than to come and hang out? So I'm checking a couple of things because I want to make sure everyone can hear me. I think you can see me well. Jan said, yay, I was hoping to have something good to watch tonight. We will see. We shall see. I am getting a message that my internet connection is being lowered. So that means I probably clicked the button to go too live to too many spots at once. So what I'm going to do is to go into my Eero. How many of you actually have an Eero? I want you to put in the chat if you have an Eero, if you know what that is. What's up and good evening, D. What's up? Collect the cash. You know you got to put that every time you put a comment. I want you to put hashtag collect the cash. That's her book. Ah, it's LinkedIn. Okay. Thank you, Dan. Doggone it, LinkedIn. LinkedIn always has to be my party pooper. I hate it. I don't hate it, but I love YouTube and Facebook better because they always give me decent broadcast quality. So, look, y'all, we're just going to hang out tonight. I did want to do this because in my Facebook group, I have some newbies. I have people that are there. Exactly. First of all, let me pop this up so that y'all know it's not just me saying it. My friend Dan said, it's LinkedIn because YouTube is fine. So thank you for that. D, hashtag collect the cash. I know that's right. Let's put it on up there, Miss Author. Okay, y'all, look, I do want to do this for our Facebook group because in that space, I've had several people that are newbies to the live stream marketing group that we've created there to our little neighborhood community. And I just want to welcome you and thank you so much for taking the time to come and hang out with us. I have really, oh, I know. Let me put this up here. Hold up, because I like this comment. Serena's lens, she said, I love you too, but it doesn't love me back. Girl, let me tell you, there's some days where I'm like, okay, come on with it, YouTube. Look, a lot of my clients have been monetized on YouTube, but I swear they just be making a sister work for it. But it's all good. I don't give up easily. My group, the Facebook group, we're at streambosses.com. If you don't know, if you haven't been there, that's where we are. Streambosses.com will lead you directly to the Facebook group at this time. Now, I say at this time because I'm going to tell y'all, I have had some really interesting things that are happening with Facebook. I do love the community. I do love the people that are there. I don't necessarily so much love the idea that Facebook can shut you down anytime. And I've gotten some warnings over the weirdest things just by welcoming people into the group and saying hi. And then I got a warning saying, we could shut you down because this goes against our community standards. Really? Saying hi goes against community standards? That's weird. That's a little odd. But I don't worry too much about that. So if you're in the group and you ever find yourself knocking on a locked door because Tanya's been shut down, just go to streambosses.com and it will always lead you to my community space. I have other backups. So you'll never have to be disconnected or feel disconnected. Okay, what I do want to share with many of you, first of all, I want to take your questions. So know that that's one of the reasons why I'm here on a Monday night, because I usually do not do Mondays. So if you have any questions, if there's something I can help you with, I want you to definitely drop those questions in the comments. I'm watching for them. I hate that LinkedIn kind of went out on me. So I apologize for that. Usually I get past that by using Restream, which allows me to be able to stream effectively to all the places. But since I'm kind of doing this impromptu tonight, I did not plan for that. So if you do have questions, pop those into the chat. The other thing I'll do while I wait for your questions is this. I'm going to talk a little bit. Okay, Dan's got a question. Said, let me type it. I will give you a chance to type it. What's up, Robin? Just now jumping on the YouTube wagon for my podcast. I know. Look, here's what excites me about YouTube. It's that there really is so much opportunity to, I think, for everyone. Okay. There's opportunity for you to get noticed. I don't know that I care so much about having hundreds of thousands of viewers, but I do care about having the right viewers. So, Robin, if you feel like YouTube could be a space for you, then I feel like it could be a space for you too, because any and everybody can come to YouTube. They don't have to be a part of Facebook or LinkedIn or any of those other spaces. They just go do a search and they can be, watching your videos and consuming your content. And I feel like that just gives us a little bit more freedom, right? To be able to create a space where people can learn from us at their own pace, and we can share and make mistakes. And we can do live streams, or we can do pre-recorded videos. And now we can do podcasts. I just think there's so much opportunity on YouTube. And I literally have started moving in that direction myself more. Juan in his house. What's up? You are correct. YouTube is the number 2 search engine because guess what? They're owned by Google, who happens to be the number 1. Now, y'all, I'm not looking all fancy and stuff today, and I don't have all my stuff going across the screen. I literally am here for you just to hang out. I'll share a little bit about something that happened this past weekend and why I felt like I just really wanted to connect to you, my people, right? I wanted to connect with other people who I felt would understand. So I'll share a little bit about that, but let me answer some questions. Okay, Dan's got a question for me. Yeah, and Robin said, I'm liking it so far, just trying to grow my following. Yes, so a couple of keys, Robin. Here's the thing. Don't give up too soon. And don't let anybody tell you that you don't belong. Because I've heard some things. I've heard people saying things like, well, if you're too old, if you're over a certain age, if you're certain this, if you're certain that, if you're a certain size, then you're never going to grow your community. You know what? I'm going to say poo-poo on that. I'm going to say, yeah, I can do whatever I put my mind to. But here's the key, Robin, this is important. And then I'm going to answer Dan's question. What's important is that you have 3 things. Okay, I'm going to give you 3. 1, that you have content that matters to someone. So you need to think in terms of relevance. What is it that I can share that will serve and help someone? Because I think that the how-to and the solution-driven type of content is what is really going to get more traction. Number 2, you got to be consistent. So you can't just get on YouTube one day and be like, okay, I'm on today, and now I'm not on for a whole nother month. That's not going to work. That's not going to work. Number 3, so consistency, content that is relevant to someone. So making sure that you have identified who your target audience is. And then the 3rd one, I see my friend Carlos Taco. I'm going to put you up in just a second. The 3rd one will be, I like to say content strategy. So the content is being relevant, making sure that you also have that consistency. And then there's a 3rd one. I'm missing it right now, but because y'all are distracting me. Let me go in here. I promise I'm going to come back to that 3rd C. But you sent me in the video and LinkedIn for reference. Okay, I need to go back to your question. I'm going to answer Juan's question too. Let me say hi to Carlos Tacos. Carlos, it's been a while. I need to get me some taco. I need to get a taco explosion so that whenever you show up on camera, I can put you up there. What's up? Dan said, may I have a chalupa, please? So silly. What's up, David? Okay, let me get to your question, Dan. Then I'm going to try to come back to that number 3, the C. And then I'm going to answer Juan's question. Okay. All right, here we go. So I'm putting together my intro videos for my show. I use Canva. My biggest issue is that it feels like slides and it's not fluid and connected. Is there a way to make it feel like one continuous video? Was the last part that you put in there. One continuous video. Okay, so I have not used Canva to create intro videos, but guess what? I have a whole wealth of, I got a lot of stuff in here. So I'm going to give you a couple of really quick ideas on the intro video, Dan, that may work for you. One is there is an amazing tool that is super easy. And now I got to find it. Yes, I know what it is, called Video Bolt. Okay. So I'm going to try to pull up my little handy dandy link library, and I'm going to give you at least 3 tools that I prefer to use to create intro and outro videos. One of the reasons why I haven't used Canva for this is because I just haven't. I've found other video design tools to be much more effective in creating something like that flows. So I like a tool, for instance, Dan, that is going to give you the ability to simply use the template and pop in your graphics, add the music and go. Canva is a little bit more manual than that. So I'm going to give you 3 different tools, and let me pop them up real quick so I don't forget. 'Cause squirrel. Because I didn't plan tonight, and therefore I'm not as organized as I normally am, but I will get you the information. So one of the tools is called Video Bolt. I'm going to try to pull it up for you real fast, and I will also do this. I'm going to put in my own handy dandy link for you. So I will try to type this real quick here for us, and then I will pull it up. Now, the reason why I like Video Bolt is because it is super simple. So I'm going to try to make that a little bit bigger if I can. I don't know if it's going to let me. I got too much stuff going on up here. Okay. Hopefully you can see that. Let me blow it up a little bit more. I'm not doing my normal scenes and stuff. Okay. So Video Bolt is a really cool tool, and I'm going to pull it up to show you why I like it. I need to also get signed in so that you can see it. So let me do that before I put this on screen. There are 2 other ones. Wave Video is another one, and then In Video. Those 3 are my favorites when it comes to putting together tools or intro videos. Okay, so let me pull this up. Yeah, I am absolutely. Okay, so let me get rid of this thing right here. Okay, so this is Video Bolt. I hope you can see it well, Dan. Here's why I like it. If you look inside, they have a lot of ready-made templates, and they're specifically ready for intros and outros. They give you a timing, so 12 seconds, 9 seconds. You don't want your intro, by the way, to be too long. So I always look for really super short ones, but you can do logo reveals. They already come with music. You can change out the music if you choose to do that, or you can use what they have. But it is super easy to find different templates in different formats. And this has been probably my go-to for some time. So I really, really, really like Video Bolt. And I highly recommend that one as an option for you to look into for your intro videos. I'm going to show you 2 more. So that was Video Bolt. Another one is called In Video. And similarly, The thing about InVideo, not only does it do intro videos really well and have templates, but it also gives you options to be able to use AI to create video. Now, that's fairly new. I haven't played with the AI portion of InVideo, to be honest with you. But I'm going to be playing with it real soon. In fact, when you look at the intros that I've done for my live stream, my regular live stream, not the one I'm doing today, which is impromptu, but my regular live stream actually is, ooh, that sun. It's looking kind of crazy. Sun is like hitting me right there. Let's get rid of that. So that's Video Bolt. Here, I'll pop it up there. The other one's InVideo. I'm going to pop up InVideo for you right now. Let's do that. I just had to get there. And I see some comments. I'm going to come back to that, y'all. So don't let me forget. Okay. So this one is InVideo. INVIDEO.io. And this one has a lot of templates as well. Most of the intro videos that I do, I've created in here. And I simply used a template that I used my own images and photos and graphics and even stock photos and reinvented the way that their video template looked. And that has been super easy. I've even done testimonials. So I have my testimonials when people send me a testimonial. And if anybody has questions about that, that could be a whole hour-long thing. But I love it for taking testimonials and making those converted into a branded video. So InVideo is yet another one that you might want to look into. And then the third one, let me type this in too so you can have my link for that. Y'all just have to roll with me tonight because I'm just here. And I promise I will explain why. I won't go into too much detail, but I'll talk about why this is a little cathartic for me today. Okay, so here's InVideo's link. So this is number 2 for Dan. Because you know I got to take care of Dan the man, my friend. So tanyasmith.link/InVideo, that's number 2. And then the third and final one, did I give you Wave Video? I think I did. So Wave has been around for some time, and Wave has been awesome. Like, they've been doing some amazing things. In addition to them, I'll show you that one in a second. But in addition to them having templates, they also now have a live stream function, which is kind of cool. I'm probably going to have to hold on, let me turn on the light so I can make sure. I don't know what's going on with this, weird lighting. Okay, it's the sun. Like, this is around the time we normally go live about an hour earlier, but I never have the sun just like right there. Hold on 2 seconds. Okay, that didn't help much. It helped some. I'm not going to worry about it. Okay, because I see several questions I need to get to. Wave Video, that's the one I wanted to share with you last, so let me do that real quick. And live stream, they now have live stream functionality. So in addition to you being able to have the fun templates, you also have the capability of being able to go live using their tool. So that's pretty cool. That's what I wanted you to know. Okay, so this is the last link, and then I'm going to show you what it looks like and show you some of the things that I've done in there. And the reason why I like this one, like I said, is because there's a lot of flexibility. Plus, the number one thing is I actually got a cool lifetime deal, which is crazy. So the lifetime deal was definitely a draw. Here, if I can pull this one up. And so, not there. Here we go. So they allow you to organize your videos into different folders. And so what I've done at different times is taken clips from when we do Creator Day and when we do our training day for Stream Bosses Academy, which by the way is now open, when I have those pop up, I then take different clips and create clips from those using Wave Video. And it's super easy to do. See how we created this really pretty one? You can kind of see it right there. Let me pop it up. The other thing I like about Wave, I'll show you real fast, is that you can create a quick landing page. Like you can have a whole landing page. I'm going to move myself out of the way. A whole landing page that you can send to people. So once you create your video and you edit it, you can then type in join here, and you can put a little blurb about whatever. I'm going to literally type blurb about whatever, and I'm going to put sign up. And you can brand it with your logo, and you can have different layouts, different colors. There's all kinds of fun stuff you can do with this. And then you can save those changes, copy the link, and share the link to the outside world. And now you have a landing page. How simple and cool is that? So this lets you do intro videos plus a whole bunch of other stuff, the live stream, the landing page. So that's Wave Video. And so I think I put the link up there for you on that one. There it is at the very top. Okay. And I'm seeing some folks saying hello, so I got to say hello back. Let me do that really fast. Like I said, y'all, for those of you who are coming in who are like, who is this chick and why is she just like all over the place? It's because I did not plan to be on tonight. I'm just on tonight because this makes me happy. It makes me happy to be able to answer your questions and to be here with you. That's why. So let me see. I'm going to go back through. There's a question from Juan. Are there any disadvantages or advantages of going live on YouTube versus pre-recorded videos? That's an excellent question. I'm going to come to that in a second. Before I do, let me gauge real quick a couple of things. Okay. What's up? Roy's in the house. Okay. Oh, yeah, there's several questions. Let me say hi to LaFern Kit Beatty. What is up? Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. You know I love you. Yeah, you'll have to tell me what to show. I see Kimberly and Dan are having a conversation, so I want to come back to that and try to answer your questions too. LaFern, that wave reminder is perfectly timed. Yes, yes. You know how that works, right? We show up is exactly when we need to, which takes me back to I love you too, which takes me back to a comment that that was made earlier. I know, Roy, live streaming is my happy place too. It is my happy place too. That whole idea, oh, Facebook isn't acting right. Well, dang. Yeah, I don't know. Juan, thank you for coming to YouTube. I appreciate it. Okay, let me answer. I'm going to answer Juan's earlier question, and then I'm going to try to see if I can help Dan and Kim on their question. So, are there advantages or disadvantages of going live on YouTube versus pre-recorded videos? So this is my real honest take on this. I think that it's important for you to have diversity when it comes to your video content. I say this a lot, and I really mean it when it comes to YouTube. Personally, I don't have enough diversity of content. I know this, but I also have realized within the past couple of weeks that if I try to be somebody else and to follow somebody else's formula, I'm going to burn out fast because I have a lot of unique things happening in my life that may not apply to somebody who's 20-something, no kids, can travel and do all the things without worrying about anybody else, right? So you have to look at your own personal circumstances and situation and make some decisions. But let me give you objectively some of the reasons why I love live streaming and some of the reasons why you might love pre-recorded videos. One thing when it comes to YouTube is that uploading videos tends to get you more views. It just does. If you can upload videos and upload them at a time that really is relevant, where people are going to be watching, because you have a short window after you've uploaded your videos into YouTube where more people are watching and looking. How do I know this? Because if you use tools like vidIQ or TubeBuddy, they will tell you the best times to publish. And the best times to publish, depending on your following, will be at those times where people are more likely to see your content. So the problem with live streaming, if you live stream like I do on a regular and consistent night, typically for me it's Thursdays, because that's what works for my calendar. It's not the best time to publish according to vidIQ and TubeBuddy. It's just not. I know this, and I can't help it because I have commitments. I have family commitments. I've got kids. I've got life, right? So I think that you have to look at what is going to work for you. So yes, it's good to have uploaded video, produced video, high quality video when it comes to YouTube. Now, live streaming, from my personal experience, has worked well too, but not as well as uploaded video. And why? For the reasons that I mentioned already. One, that I can't do the live stream when they say it's the best time to publish. Live streaming, you're going to have a lot of the extra conversation like we've been having tonight. I love the engagement, but somebody who comes to my channel tomorrow or the next day or a month from now may be like, she's talking too long. Like, who are those people? I'm not there with them. I just want to hear the content and keep moving. So the reason why I say it's important to have that diversity in my mind is because the more diverse your content is, the more you have the mix of awareness content, which could be in the form, for instance, of YouTube shorts or reels or any type of snack size content, the 60-second, 15 seconds, that's your awareness content. The bonding content, which is what we're doing now. I love the bonding content. I can do that all day because I love the engagement and nurturing of my audience and taking care of you. And if you have questions, these AMAs are like the bomb. This is my favorite thing to do. But then the conversion content as well should be a part of your mix. And conversion content is going to be more steady, potentially promotional workshops, webinars, planned ahead events that you're doing. And you can do those on YouTube like you can do them in Zoom or anywhere else. So I think having that mixture of all of those different types of content, including produced and live, is your best formula. But you have to think about what is possible for you. What can you get done given the constraints of time and commitments that you have? See, I was pushing myself, y'all. I was like, okay, well, I'm going to add more content. I'm going to do 2 live streams every week because that's going to give me more views and I can get monetized faster. Because I was sitting up here getting mad that YouTube had not monetized me yet, y'all. I've been doing this forever now, it seems. And a lot of my clients who haven't even been doing it as long have been getting monetized. The same thing happened with LinkedIn. So for my LinkedIn people, what happened is way back when it was really restrictive on LinkedIn and you couldn't get live without going through this application process and you had to wait, I literally applied 4 times. And in the 4 times over the span of a couple of years that I applied, I was seeing all my clients getting access to the LinkedIn before me. So I said, okay, well, I'm just going to drive myself, harder, and I'm going to make this content work, and I'm going to do more lives. I'm going to be on camera more. Y'all, last week I almost had a breakdown. I'm telling you this to say this is why, one of the reasons why I'm on tonight is because I had to calm myself down and step back for a little bit. I have a keynote speaking engagement coming up in 2 days. I had a couple of different commitments with various coaching clients. I have my corporate full-time job, and things have been going nuts over there. I got my 2 kids, both I won't get into their personal business, but there's been some stuff happening health wise for everybody in my entire family, from my dad to my sister to me. And so Saturday morning, we were doing Creator Day, y'all. And I'm not going to spend a lot of time on this, but I really want to share this. Yeah. Thank you, Brother Juan. So here's what happened. On Saturday morning, we have our Creator Day once a month. And this is a day where we get to, as Stream Bosses Academy, which has been just opened up, like I said, today. I was stressing because I'm like, oh, I got this launch I need to put out, and people need to know that Stream Bosses Academy is open, and I'm freaking out. And I haven't slept. Like, I really don't sleep right now. I get up at like 2 and 3 o'clock in the morning, and I just stare at the ceiling until I finally turn on the TV or do something. And so I know, Kimberly, right? Saturday morning, I get up and I'm prepared to turn on everything. I got everything set up, and it's a 2-hour event that I host this one Saturday and one Wednesday every month for my group, for my academy. And I love sharing this space with them because it's a space for us all to create. I pretty much am like the auntie, and I'm facilitating this space for them to be creative and to get video content and marketing content done. Anything that they want to commit to getting done by the end of 2 hours, that's what we work on. And so I hold the space for them to do this. And that first hour, I was good. We did our check-in at the end of hour 1. And y'all, they were like, you know what? Something doesn't sound right. Like, your words are slurring, and we think you need to go ahead and get off. Like, we'll hold down hour 2. You go get some sleep. This is them telling me, and they literally shut down the Zoom call on me. I was sitting there in shock, like, wait a minute. But I heard them. I'm saying this because I don't know who needs to hear it, but sometimes we are driving ourselves into oblivion. Like, we are all ambitious. Thank you. He spoke fashion. We are ambitious. We want to thrive and succeed. We want to serve other people. We want to give. And sometimes we just have to shut it down before our body does it for us. And so I was a little annoyed at first when they just like closed out the Zoom. And then they went into, we have a messenger chat. They went over there and were continuing to work, and somebody took over and said, hey, okay, everybody, at the end of, the second hour, let's check in and make sure we all got our stuff done. So they still were doing everything because, that's the environment that we've created. And I felt a little left out, but I also went and I rested. I closed my eyes and I fell asleep and I had a nap. I'm saying all that to say, the most important thing is before you can serve other people, you have to be able to serve yourself. You can't give from an empty cup. We've all heard that. But I really, 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 I had to step back. It wasn't just that. There were some other signs. And Teresa Horn is in our community too. She's inside Stream Bosses Academy. And she reached out and said, I want to do a spirit-led stretch with you. Can we do this on Sunday afternoon? And normally I'm like, no, I can't do that because I got stuff I need to get done, which I did say to her. But then I stepped back and I said, yeah, let's do it. It's 30 minutes. And she told me something that honestly, it's resonated with me ever since Sunday, y'all. She said, we tell ourselves we don't have time to relax. We tell ourselves we don't have time for quiet time and space, but we do. We're just not allowing it. So I allowed it. So now I'm not going to commit to doing Tuesday and Thursday, but I'm going to keep my Thursday commitment because that's our jam. We do Thursday Stream Like a Boss Live. That's what we do. But I may not any longer commit to doing twice a week. I'm doing today because I felt like I needed to do today. And there's going to be times I'm going to pop up and it's okay. Yeah, I know. Roy said, when you can be your best self is the time to go live, regardless of what TubeBuddy says. Truth. Look, I know I don't have 100,000 followers, so y'all might be like, why am I listening to her? Guess what? I'm living. I'm alive. I'm happy. I'm well. I can take care of my family. I can separate myself from this if I need to and still be okay. That's why you should listen, because it's so important for us to really regard our own health and wellness. And our mental wellness is just as important as our physical wellness. I don't know who needed to hear that, but goodness, yeah, I shared way more than I anticipated I would share. I shared way more, but I hope that it looks like it may be resonating. Yes, LaFerme, yes, you know it. Play the long game. Yeah, look, we're in it, all of us. If you're in this community, if you're paying attention, you're listening to the sound of my voice, then you're in this for the long game too. You know that it's not about quick wins. I know we keep hearing people talk about viral, but honestly, I want to, yes, Kimberly, we create the content first for ourselves. I started creating this space because I needed it. I needed to feel fulfilled. And I also wanted others to feel that fulfillment as well. I also wanted others to feel that there was purpose in what I wanted to share, right? There's purpose, and hopefully this is helping someone, whatever it is I share. Today, we're not sharing technical stuff. We're sharing some mental stuff. We're sharing some real, I'm sharing some real emotional stuff with y'all. If y'all saw me crying on the floor Saturday, whoo, I'm telling you, Serena's Lens, girl. I said, I'm here today because it's what I love. That was powerful. Yeah, I do. When it starts to feel like work, when it starts to feel like you're not meant to do it and you're pushing, you're trying to drive yourself, which is where I was getting to. Because I was like, oh, I got to prepare. I need to have that Tuesday video ready. It felt like it was not in alignment. I think that's the word I'm looking for. It was not in alignment. Kimberly G, thank you, thank you, thank you. I want to continue to keep creating that, and I want to be here to do it. And so I know that health is important. I know that the mental and the physical and all the things, I know that those are important things. And I want to be here for my kids. I want to be here for y'all, but I want to be here for my children. I want to watch them really shine and soar and do all the things that I see in their future right now. I see it so clearly, and I want to be here for that. So, yeah, I'm scrolling through to make sure. Okay. Red wine is my happy place, Dan. I love it. Getting kids ready for bed. Okay. If you're already gone, you know you can reach out. Dan has a hotline to me. So reach out and tell me what you need, and let me see if I can help you on that, okay? Yeah, it's a lot, y'all, but look, it's worth it. It's doable. Here's what I want to tell you. And I was kind of beating myself up because I thought, well, dang, I haven't done this Stream Bosses Academy super launch. I got the email out. That's a plus for me. That's a win. I sent out a few posts. They weren't great, but they were done. I told people about it. I even had planned to do a Zoom Q&A tonight, but I didn't do enough advance, notice to let people know. So I'm just going to say this. Go to streambosses.academy. If it resonates with you, it's a boost to hang out with you too. Roy, look, you my people. We're family now. You're a hashtag OG. So just know that. Um, I'm going to pop up the link so that y'all have it. But honestly, you have to make a decision if it's right for you. What you'll find out when you go to the page, and I'm popping it up real quick here for us all. What you'll find out when you go to the page is that I really focus heavily on the idea of women service providers. But I'm going to say this too. Even if you're not a woman, even if you're not a service business, if this resonates with you and you feel like you should try it and be a part of this space that we're creating, then I want you to try it out and see. You can cancel at any time. It's not like a lifetime subscription. But think about it. The focus of Stream Bosses Academy really is to help you to learn to leverage more live streaming video to market your business. So I want to teach you ways to do that. And we, even more importantly, which I said as I was writing the video for this landing page, the most important thing to me is the community of support that we're building there. We can talk about all the technical things and the gear, and trust me, I'm nerding out when it comes to video. I can do all of that. I can teach you those things. But at the same time, to me, it is the community, just like here in our space that we create here on YouTube and Facebook and LinkedIn. This is a space that is designed to help you to feel encouraged and supported, no matter what it is you're focused on. But if you want to focus on video, then this could be for you. So I want you to check it out. I'm also going to be, even if the Academy membership isn't right for you, May 20th. May 20th, if you go to live stream to leads, let me pop that up real quick. Livestreamtoleads.com is our boot camp. I'm going to actually do a boot camp teaching a lot of what I know about live stream marketing, and I am going to deliver that in a 3-hour boot camp on May 20th. It's going to be in the morning, so you'll have your afternoon free, but we're 3 hours long. I have written out, I have an entire agenda from start to finish of how to actually create a funnel using live stream marketing. Like, how are you driving people from your live streams into your offers of service? How are you pulling them in to become a part of your email list and those type of things? So definitely check it out. If either or both of those things are right for you, then you're welcome and invited to join me. I'm not probably going to do a big hard sell on this over the coming weeks. It's going to be open until May 15th. You'll see the countdown timer, but it may or may not be for you. And if it's not for you, you can still come back and hang out with me on YouTube and Facebook and LinkedIn when we can get them to work. Yeah, either one of those spaces. And if you've got questions, let me know. Okay, I'm going to skip through and make sure I'm scanning through to see, are there other questions before I get ready to sign off? Because again, I didn't plan to be here tonight, but I appreciate you coming and hanging out and asking questions. I know. Yeah, Brother Juan, LinkedIn took me about 4 months to get approved. When I go live everywhere. I know, right? Look, tip, I'm using Ecamm Live right now. And so I have had this little glitchy thing happen where if I select too many destinations to go live, sometimes it will cut me off. It says it's speed, but I have a pretty high speed internet, so I'm not sure exactly how it's reading the speed, but here's my workaround, which I didn't use tonight. And this, in case this has happened to you, I want you to think about this. What I typically will do is I will schedule and restream, and then I just go live from Ecamm to restream, which then does the multi-streaming for me. And that seems to handle a lot better. I don't know why, it just does. So if that's happening to you like it did to me tonight, that has been my workaround. That's been my workaround. Okay, I don't think, any other questions. Yep, D had to come to YouTube too. Mm-hmm. Okay. If y'all have any other questions, just pop them in the chat. Okay. Hopefully I've been able to give you some things. Oh, here's a question from D. If you want to have your 1 minute video reviewed, what do you recommend? If you want to have your 1 minute video reviewed, by me, D, you got to give me some clarity or context on that just so I can make sure that I know the answer. If you want me to review it, or do you mean something else? So I'll look for your clarity on that so that I can make sure to answer. And if you don't get to do it tonight because you're already gone, I'll follow up. I'll follow up in the messages. Okay. All right. I think that's it, y'all. And Carlos Tacos, hey, go follow Carlos Tacos, y'all. Carlos pops up into my YouTube every now and then. The thing I love about Carlos Tacos is he just pops up. They just pop up and just, support and encourage and then keep it moving. And so I'm giving that love back. That's how you meet people online. I love it. Okay, everybody. That's it. That's all I got for tonight. I don't have anything else. If you don't have any questions, I don't have anything else. But I'll see you on Thursday. I'm going to give myself a break tomorrow. So I will not plan on being here tomorrow night, which is Tuesday. But I will be here on Thursday. And we won't have a guest for the next couple of weeks. That was intentional because I wanted to do some teaching and training over the next couple of weeks on Thursday. So I will be sharing what's coming up. I don't even know right now because I don't have my agenda in front of me, but I'll share more about what's coming up on Thursday. Of course, it's going to be some live stream video marketing stuff, some strategies. I'm going to, on this Wednesday, be doing a speaking engagement in person in the Stoke co-working space in Denton, Texas. If any of you are in the Denton area or you know that area and can get to it, let me know and I'll send you a link to the event to sign up. It's going to be fun. I think it's $40 to get in, but it's for hipsters, hackers, and hustlers. That's what the description said, which I think is kind of cool. It looks like there's a good mix of generational differences in the crowd. And so I'm going to be talking about systems, the 3 systems that you need as a service business to succeed. And I'm going to talk about that in the context of video, but also just in general, because I have been in business for myself now for more than a decade and a half. That's crazy. I've only been in video for a few years, but much of my career has been in coaching, branding, and marketing. So I'm excited to share what I can with that group on Wednesday. And then I'm excited to come back here on Thursday and talk with all of you. So thank you for coming by tonight and for putting up with me with no structure. But I will see you again on Thursday in the stream. Have a good night.